Hello, folks. I am a voice of one crying in the wilderness. I am, if I wear these, I can be on Twitter and Facebook. Gotta wear these. Yesterday, I got on Twitter and Facebook by using this. It's just the boys a bunch of the boys were whooping it up in the Malamute Saloon, and I had there sitting by myself dealing whatever with oh heaven. Oh, anyway, folks, thank you for tuning in. I'm dressed in sackcloth today. What do you mean sackcloth? Well, it's traditional. Traditional. When something's really bad going on, you put on some sackcloth. You mean Jonah kind of stuff? Well, I haven't been swallowed by the whale yet, but anyway. Oh, folks, I just can't believe we may have a stooge in the White House. Imagine the King Dynasty, Q-I-N-G, King Dynasty. They would take over a province, take a stooge, and put it in the administrative seat. Then they would move on. And this stooge administrator would, of course, do the bidding of the master. In this case, Biden doing the bidding of President Xi Jinping, who is a titan. One belt, one road. What a concept! And yet that genius, with the others at the Malamute Saloon whooping it up. Oh boy! I can tell you, folks. Can you imagine Joe Biden, the stooge? What do you mean? Hunter Biden's laptop. I mean, smoking gun. Perfect proof. As a voice of one crying in the wilderness, beyond Jordan, I invite you, please, to look at what's going on. You people that went in and had a choice in the ballot, in the ballot room, the vote box, in the booth, you're there, and you got to make a choice. Do I choose enslavement, the nanny state of the 20th century, the grip and grab of stomp and chomp government? Do I do that and choose Harris Biden? Or do I choose liberty? Do I join the march to make salt? But there were mail-in ballots by the millions. Millions. And in those millions were the strategic ones that got delivered. Yeah, but how do you know there was millions of them sent out? How do you know? How do you know? Folks, Sidney Powell, bless her, Sidney Powell, and a team that I'm part of as a voice of one crying in the wilderness. We are uncovering the plot. Wow, what a plot. And to think that the Chinese knew, I mean, he's a titan. President Xi Jinping is wow. I mean, his intellect just like blows me away when I think about this, because Xi Jinping had to guess right about two things. But Sun Tzu says, if you guess right about those two things, it's bingo time. And so Xi Jinping, titan that he is, he had to guess two things. And if he guessed right on both, he wins. Here it is. One, American mob media would be on his side. No matter that he attacked, they wouldn't care. Congressional Democrats would be on his side. Even though he had attacked America, they wouldn't care. And he guessed absolutely correctly. A titan. I mean, who would gamble that way? But he did. Now we come to the Omega bug. The Omega bug. A man-made bioweapon, unleashed, knew the Americans would use it to get rid of Trump and install a stooge government designed to take America, which is the top and the pinnacle and climbing all the time, and push them down into a socialist toilet, never to be heard from again. And to think that we have a stooge in the White House. Folks, the boys were whooping it up at the Malamute Saloon. Oh, mother. You know, though I'd rather go and journey where the diamond-encrusted mountains beneath the sacred. Yes, folks. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. Let's do a song, Wasn't Born to Follow, huh? Because I'll tell you what, there's going to be two camps, the camp of Moses and that other. And those that are in the camp of Moses, they seek freedom. They are fleeing bondage because Harris Biden and the programs that they offer, the policies they will impose, they, in a way, will take whatever's good about America, and I mean great and fabulous about America, what that flag represents, and they'll flush it. Who wants that? If you voted for it in the voting booth and you chose that, I don't think you can whine. But all these millions of mail-in ballots and no one knows who mailed them, no signatures, and they only say Biden on it, 100,000 of them comes in at 4 in the morning, and all 100,000 of them say Biden. Oh, excuse me, 23 of them said Trump. And, hey, Murray, doesn't it go and make one of them for Trump? Okay, make one for Trump. Okay, that's what happened. You know that's what happened. Huh, it doesn't take a scientist to know that, huh? But yet someone's out there giving you one of these. And that flag back there, that's on my side. And like I said before, the Chinese have the laptop. When Bob Alinsky tried to tell America, don't vote for that guy because he's a crook. He'll be a stooge. Nobody heard it. Huh? What did you say? Twitter denied you hearing it. Facebook denied you hearing it. Almost everybody denied you hearing it. This blog preached it, screamed it, shouted. At one point, I stood on the Empire State Building with a megaphone, and this hawk came by and said, well, yeah, you got to go about 4,000 feet down to get anybody, pal. No one's hearing you up here. Okay, the bird told me more than I knew, right? So I'm saying to you folks, that flag represents freeusflorida.com. That flag represents patriotism, freedom, liberation, and more importantly, right this moment, it represents the march to make salt. You mean to get rid of the nanny state? That's right. You mean to eliminate my seat on the free lunch and wagon ride? My seat? That's right. Well, who's going to pull? Who? If you get rid of my seat, whose other seat you getting rid of? Everybody. We're going to take this big bubble and we're going to squeeze it down to something small and efficient. Courts to handle civil and penal. National defense, only for national defense, not for protracted warfare, not to be a policeman around the world. None of that. And the third thing is to a police force domestically to keep the, as they say, to protect and serve, to keep us safe from the hooligan, whether it be for fire, arson, theft, murder, bang, bang, and all the other victim crimes, all the victimless crimes we're going to get rid of. You mean drug abuse crimes? Yeah, get rid of. That's nonsense anyway. The DUI is going to stay a law because if you drink and drive, and you shouldn't be over the limit, and if you are, you need. Oh boy, can you imagine? But you need to do that. But as we say, join us. freehouseflorida.com if you'd like to read. And like I say, the boys are whooping it up at the Malamute Saloon. Please join us and let us fight this takeover, this grip and grab, because you may not think so, but you are on the menu. And as that flag shows, you were born to follow. Thank you very much. I really appreciate you tuning in.